YouTube is a piece of crap. This is like the 5th time I've tried to go live. Why is Mercury retrograding all over me right now? But I'm determined to get this webinar going for you guys. What's up, you guys? This is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And there's John. And we are here to do a webinar for you guys on a topic that is so hot right now. So many people have been hitting me up asking, how do I manifest my soulmate? How do I manifest a love partner? How do I manifest my twin flame? So what we're talking about right now is the waiting process, because there's this point where you've set your intentions, you've decided what you want. Maybe one of those things is a partner, a soulmate, and we have done rituals and meditations to help ground this. And now we're at this point where, we're going to have to take some action at some point, but pretty much from here on out, it's just a waiting game. That's the hardest part of manifesting, is like learning how to be open to receive and opening your energy and not like letting that whole waiting period drive you crazy and take you into doubt and fear and insecurity to the point to where you can't be present. So if you've been waiting for your soulmate, waiting for your ex to come back, waiting for your twin flame, if you're waiting to manifest a partnership, this is for you. So, John, what do you have to say on this topic?
Well, the first card I pulled, even just beforehand, before we even started, was the deer. And I feel like that was just a nice, perfect little reminder. It's always about gentleness. And I feel like love, of all the different kinds of energies for me, love is always about allowing and gentleness. And I feel like love really heals everything. It can heal relationships, even relationships that you're leaving. But I feel like when it comes to manifesting your significant, somebody you know, or even somebody you don't know, and as far as like visualizing and magnetizing them to you, I think to start off the conversation, just on gentleness and on receptivity and on sweetness and care for other people. If you are looking for a gentle and a sweet love, maybe the deer is trying to tell you to consider self-love, and also release. Gentleness with people that you're in a relationship with. If you feel like it's unfulfilled for some reason, or like it's causing some kind of dissonance, maybe you're feeling like your current vibration is not attractive to the kind of person you're trying to be with. Sometimes that can cause this turmoil in yourself. Where you can be hard on yourself for some kind of failure, for maybe saying the wrong thing to somebody that you're trying to manifest into your life, feeling like you messed it up.
You regret like double texting them.
Right? I feel like gentleness and receptivity and warmth and sweetness with yourself and with the people that you're in relationships with will be the best way to ease yourself into the kind of like the proper mindset. Love is about complete acceptance, unconditional acceptance.
Love is understanding.
Don't set up any rules or any conditions on how love can enter your life. When you block love to yourself, it can really cause a lot of suffering.
Love is unconditional. True love is unconditional. I'm seeing heart-to-heart conversations. So a lot of you guys out there who are watching this, it might be time to discuss your feeling with the person you're trying to manifest, or maybe there's some, like he said, maybe there's someone you need to break up with in order for you to manifest your true soulmate or your true twin flame. Or maybe it's just that you need to be honest with yourself, have a conversation with yourself about what it is exactly you desire and are looking for in another person. But overall, they're saying to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards and talk a little bit more about this whole concept of trying to manifest someone that you love, trying to manifest a partner, trying to manifest true love, a soulmate, a twin flame, someone to come back in your life, and the whole waiting game. There comes this point where there's nothing else you can do but to wait. And my whole thing is, if you're going to wait, you might as well have fun, right? Might as well enjoy your life. And I feel like that's what the whole like waiting thing is about, that whole separation from you and like connecting with another person, that time where you're on your own or figuring things out. It's all about you taking steps into alignment and to like living your goals and living your dreams and living your truth and loving yourself and expressing yourself, so that when you come together with that person, you're not looking to that other person to fulfill all those things in you. That person's just the icing on the cake, basically. They add to your life. I think that a lot of you guys who are watching are going to have to be very patient, especially through this energy shift in this Mercury retrograde cycle. This is talking about literally waiting. And sometimes the reason you're waiting is because there's something going on with the person you're trying to manifest or with your soulmate or whatever that you're unaware of. Sometimes it's like some dust that needs to settle, a storm that needs to end before like you can have this union. So I'm seeing this message that you need to face your fears, and whether that means just taking the time to work on yourself and like seriously take those steps you need to take, or maybe it's facing the fears to clear things out of your life to make room for a soulmate or a twin flame. I see the Tower coming in. I see divine intervention coming to like pull you towards this person in this situation, which usually you're the people, the soulmate and twin flame, like, it's pretty much out of your control. I mean, these people just come into your life and it's just this whole thing, and it's very interesting. I feel like there's this message that there's a lot developing, and your love life is ascending to a higher level of passion, because like you long for passion and to really express yourself. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards about this love situation, and I will take questions at the end. We're just channeling a message for all of you guys right now. If you're waiting for a soulmate, a twin flame, trying to manifest love into your life, looking for a connection romantically. So they're saying this is the most important thing when it comes to your connection with like a soulmate or love or twin flame. Like, this is what you really want, because a relationship can't survive without chemistry, without that true chemistry. And so there's definitely a strong magnetic attraction. There will be a strong magnetic attraction with you and the person that you're ultimately supposed to end up with. But look, Release Your Ex is coming out. I mean, we're getting so many cards about this right now, and free yourself. And this is kind of what I'm working on in my own personal life right now.
Yeah, I think I want to say something too. I feel like especially for those who are feeling a sense of separation from this unknown person, or maybe this known person in your life. I got the Esau's rune, which to me just says like this period of stagnation. I also got these two that talk about kind of suffering, but also like a testing or like a trial period. And a lot of times I feel like with love, when you're separate from this person, it can just really drive you to kind of...
It can drive you crazy.
Well, and I was thinking of...
turn you into a psycho person.
I was thinking of kind of a coyote energy. A lot of times the Wile E. Coyote, like in the cartoons, was so determined to to plan and to orchestrate and to get everything right, and so often we get caught up in well, I want this kind of person with this kind of energy, and maybe if I can just plan it and scheme it and prepare, and maybe if I can control it, this progress of finding this person, maybe if I control it, I can make it happen, because it's not happening fast enough, right?
It doesn't work.
And
it doesn't work.
And it doesn't work. And I feel like kind of harping on about the conditionality, setting parameters on how it can happen, setting parameters on when it needs to happen, setting parameters on who it needs to be, when instead it's really a time, if you're feeling separated from love and from acceptance, that you're feeling separated from your own self-acceptance.
You're feeling separated from yourself. And so they're saying to, you are going to be fulfilled in love. Like, the universe has a really soft spot for artists and for lovers. And if you desire and you long for a loving connection, you're going to have one. So there will be fulfillment. And they're saying to believe, which is really sweet. And we're getting the love card, too. It's like they know exactly what we're talking about. But I feel like the water card is a sign that, more needs to be cleansed in the situation, and you're very emotional about this, and I'm seeing it needs to be something that you just flow into. You want it to be natural, and I'm personally starting to understand this so much in my life right now. So I'm seeing balance coming into your situation in love, and it's motivation for you to what? Oh, you pulled the coyote. He just pulled the coyote. He was just talking about the coyote. You guys, this shit is so real.
Right.
So yeah, the coyote, just like he. Do you want to add anything about this coyote? I feel like the coyote's not done speaking yet.
Right. The coyote is
Don't try to control it. Surrender. Right.
The coyote tells you to laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
Because honestly, sometimes there's nothing that you can do to keep from ending up looking like a fool.
Don't hold it against. We're talking about the stupid stuff you do when you're trying to get someone back in your life, or just being crazy and double texting people and reaching out to someone, all that crazy shit you end up doing during Mercury retrograde because you're freaking out and you want that love and that acceptance and you miss that person. And the coyote is just saying laugh at yourself for whatever happened in the past when it comes to you in love. Don't hold so many things against yourself. You're growing, you're changing. You can't blame yourself. Love makes you do crazy things.
Well, and the trickster energy to me definitely screams Mercury retrograde.
Yeah.
But this is a time in general to recognize that there is a universal law. There's the law of this realm, this place here that we're all sharing, is very deeper. It's much deeper than human law. Our culture and our behaviors and the way that we're supposed to romance each other. Let go of those understandings that you might have of how you think love is supposed to happen. Universal law is about a deep relationship with the Great Spirit, with your love with your higher self, the relationship between your higher self and I guess your lower self. I don't know.
How the fuck did you get so woke?
But
sorry.
But coyote will always appear when you gotta be humbled.
Yeah.
And it really just teaches you to let go of your understandings of how things are supposed to work.
Yeah. Let go of that whole thing. So let's pull some more cards for you. Once again, they're saying stay optimistic about your love life. And very soon, a lot of you guys are going to be making a love connection. And usually the most resistance happens right before a big breakthrough. So a lot of people are hitting me up for love readings, freaking out, telling me they've been single for 10 years and they haven't met their soulmate. And then I swear, 2 weeks later, they hit me up and they're like, I met them. And I'm like, yep, you freaked out. You hit me up because you were just about to have a big breakthrough.
And I feel too, also, this relationship that you have with yourself, with Great Spirit, gives you integrity and gives you courage. And the biggest thing that you can use to motivate and drive yourself into a healthy relationship is courage.
Yes.
To put yourself out there, to look like a fool, to
Yeah.
ask for what you want,
Yes.
really, to not be ashamed of that, to be unconditional with yourself.
Oh my God,
all
you're
of
gonna
those
make me
things.
cry. This is speaking to me. Do you guys, how is this like John slaying this reading? How do you guys feel about this? I'm getting the star, which is like so sweet. It says happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. This is what you need to focus on right now. Maybe this is how you feel, kind of hung out in the cold, you know, by your twin flame, by your soulmate, by, you know, maybe you're on your own right now and you're looking for a love connection, but they're saying that you have the world at your fingertips, and you've done well on your path. They're saying joy, contentment, and gratitude are all before you, and you're like so many signs about you being on the right path. But yeah, they're saying, you know, there could be delays to you connecting with this person, you know, plans changing, truth delivered. So very interesting.
I also feel like compassion, is a big thing.
Yeah.
When you're looking for someone to receive love from, having compassion for the idea that everybody goes through periods where they feel deeply alone. And feeling alone is, I'm not going to lie, probably one of the most painful feelings that you can experience.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling alone, I feel is at a complete, I don't want to like just completely spiritualize and intellectualize this, but like it's totally opposite from the truth.
Yeah.
But when you have compassion for yourself and you have compassion for all the other people in this world, feeling alone, feeling separated, embrace that feeling, go through it. Sometimes it can lead you to heal yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's just
And
so
sometimes it'll
much
lead you to do
suffering.
crazy things like start Rainbow Harmony. I felt really alone, and that's why I started this channel. I didn't want other people to feel alone. I didn't want to feel alone. And yeah, it's been so beautiful and healing. So we're going to go ahead and take some questions about your love situation. We're only answering love questions right now. So if you have love questions, feel free to ask. Shahira said, oh my God, this reading is going to make me cry. I was sitting over here while John was talking crying, so don't feel bad about it or anything. Like, it's an intense time right now, but a beautiful time as well. So Anchel Vig says, any love messages for me? I'll do one and then John can do one. So, Anachel, I feel like you have had a separation in the past, like you broke up with someone, and you've been in separation for a little while now, and you're definitely, like, kind of one of those people we were talking about in this reading where, like, you're waiting and you're trying to manifest this soulmate, this person into your life. And so there's this message coming out for you about playfulness. They're saying to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Like, you need to let go of this darkness and this heaviness and allow yourself to be lighter again. And I feel like going out into nature is going to help you. It's going to help clear your heart and help you feel more calm and comfortable in your own skin. And I feel like there's a message for you about being more playful, hitting up nature. I don't see really any obstacles in your way, though, for love. Interesting. Okay. Petra Sintik. What is happening with a guy I have a connection with, but I ended on block? Oh, man. So this guy, she had a connection with this guy, now he's blocked her. Okay, that definitely sounds like there's something going on there. John's pulling cards on this one.
Oh, did you want me to?
Interesting. This is... Oh, yeah.
Cards didn't want to shuffle.
Okay, I don't know. I'm getting a really strong vibe off you and this person. This is like a soulmate. This is a twin. This is something big. You guys, I do see that you guys got to know each other. And, that there was this beautiful time of connecting and, getting to know each other. But then all of a sudden there was a separation, which the cards are showing. And, it's very simple. I think this person's just afraid. I've actually been through this where I blocked someone that I had a strong connection with, and I was just afraid. It comes down to that. I was afraid of the connection, of how strong it was. And I feel like that's probably what's going on with this person. And it's also the energy I'm feeling in the cards I'm getting. Obviously, they can't think about this connection right now. It's possible there's someone else involved, or there's someone they haven't let go of yet, or they're just not ready to open their heart to love. And so they're saying the connection's worth waiting for. I feel like there's something going on with this person. It's possible they're going to come back. They're saying divine timing is at work in your love life. So... I eventually see you guys having a heart-to-heart conversation. It's possible this person might explain to you why they blocked you. I'm interested to see what John has to say about this.
I got the... I don't know, is this showing up right?
Yeah, I'll just turn it towards you.
Okay. I got the wolf and the wild boar popped out.
They definitely want to be on their own right now, huh?
I get that, but I also, the story behind the wild boar that comes up in the Medicine Cards book talks about deceiving yourself, and also it talks about like the kind of like the deceptive and fearful side of yourself, where you can hide by lying. And the story is a really cool story. Basically, a member of the tribe is caught lying, and as a result, they have to confront
Get some water.
a real live boar. And in order to do that, the guy goes to sleep, and he has a dream about a wild boar. And the wild boar comes and tells him that the reason this happened was because he was lying to himself and deceiving himself about the kind of like the animal, the deceptive energy inside himself, and that he needed to confront that energy inside himself, and then if he did that, he would succeed, like guaranteed. So the wild boar talks always about being absolutely aggressive towards those kinds of problems. If you feel like there's deception going on with this other person, do not hesitate to hold back and get into that issue. It does, I think, in general say there's some deep emotions this is bringing up.
Sounds like a twin flame thing. That's what happens. Like, it brings up shit whenever you talk to them. It's weird.
Though the wolf is always a teacher about a path. Definitely going for maybe I feel like this isn't necessarily letting go so much as allowing space for this and trying to learn from it, because the wolf is always the teacher.
Wow. I hope that helps with your situation. I'm going to go ahead and answer another question. Ooh, I like this. So someone wants to know if someone's their twin, and then another follower just answered. Shahir Ahmed says to Miss Selena, if you don't get your question answered, I have a trick to find out if a person is your twin. You have to close your eyes, center yourself, and ask your heart. Then let the answer flow. Aww. Nice. I like that. John likes that too. It's true. So P says, I'm lost in life. Any messages for me? I'm Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. So you're feeling lost in life. Let's see what the messages for you are. Look, the first card that came out is Great Sadness. Take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. So, maybe you feel like there's some people in your life that have totally screwed you over, people that you're harboring guilt and resentment towards, and that's a good place to start, is just to go to it and to just start to do some writing on it and get your emotions out. Writing is coming up for you. I think you need to write and be honest about how upset you are, how angry you are, how you feel like these people took years from your life. I feel like you feel like there's been some abuse or something like that. And I can tap into that because I've been through that. I mean, I completely understand that. I feel like there's a little bit of PTSD or something like that going on in your situation. Haven't we been talking about that a lot recently, John? Like PTSD and how it can make you feel down and keep you from moving forward and make you feel like you're stuck and you might not even be conscious that you're like actually replaying these memories or holding on to these old things or like fears or having insecurities. But I definitely see that going on. Maybe something about like a wedding or an ex or something. What are you getting, John?
I get the frog. It pops up twice. I always love it when my deck does that. I'm like, are you sure? And the deck is like, yes. Come on. Get with it.
It's like, pull this card.
And this one was, I think it's feeling
Sorry, I can't get comfortable.
kind of like this
Lay on my stomach.
blockage, this like muddiness, like a bog or like a swamp or like quicksand or something. But it's a total confirmation too, about needing like a time to cleanse. A lot of times when you get lost, I feel like it's a time maybe that you may have lost track of how you've been doing so many things for other people that you forgot to look for your own joy and your own time in the sun. And this frog says, it's time to hop onto the next lily pad, maybe a lily pad that has some more sun on it, and you can warm up if you're feeling a little cold and lost. Maybe also, this is, not surprising considering how emotional everything has been lately, a time to maybe just mourn whatever it is that you feel you've lost. If you feel like you've lost direction, mourn how you've lost your direction. Say, I really regret, and I feel bad, or I feel sad, or I feel angry that I've lost this direction.
It's okay to feel that way.
Embrace that process.
Go through it.
Emotions are always going to tell us something extra. It's not just that you're sad, it's why you're sad. It's not just that you're angry, it's why you're angry. So try and use those if you're feeling lost to guide you to your next lily pad.
Wow. You guys, John is going to start, he's already started a channel. If you want to follow him, how do they get to your YouTube?
We'll just, I don't know, you can post a link on the bottom of this video.
I'll post a link on the bottom of this video for you guys so you can get to John's YouTube. He's going to start posting more videos, and he's always doing personal readings with me. So if you guys are interested in a reading with John, hit me up. It's only $44 to receive your reading within 7 to 10 days, or $77 to receive your reading within 3 days. So, what?
Never mind.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You can ask me. I don't care if they hear. You want to know? That's your rates.
Oh, it's the same. Okay.
Yeah, John's rates are the same as mine. And if you want a reading with me and John, it's no additional cost. So it's same price for everything. If you want a reading with me, it's $44. You'll receive it within 7 to 10 days. If you want a reading with John, it's the same price. If you want a reading with me and John, it's the same price. Just to make it easy. So yeah, you guys, we had a great time. We are so thankful you are here and supporting us in this channel. We are actually really close to purchasing a new laptop that we can produce more videos with for you guys. So things are really taking off over here at Rainbow Harmony. Stay tuned. This is only the beginning, and I hope you guys appreciate all the content I've been posting recently. I have a lot of pick-a-card readings up for you guys. I would love to hear your thoughts and your feedback. Feel free to share the videos with your friends, family, anyone else you feel like would be inspired by them. And personal readings are coming to you guys. I have this entire week to do personal readings for you. So please be patient with me, and I look forward to connecting with you guys more. Peace out.